Okay, so today we are going to discuss about source of engulf and target of engulf. First one is source of engulf. Call this SOE. Okay. So basically, what is source of engulf? Source of engulf is where the decision was made to engulf a level, right? So like this. Most of the time they are like DP. Okay. Price goes up, makes high, came down, goes up, makes higher high, and come down, goes back a bit and break this low. Okay, high, low, higher high. Okay, so we have this level, like think like this. We have this level. Okay, so to break this low, this level, decision was made here. So this will be our source of engulf for PP. SOE or TP. Okay. So after engulfing, the price will go back to this source of engulf like this and then fall down. May come till here or till here, both is possible. So what happens in this source of engulf or DP area? We will see this in detail. Okay, let's delete this and we are going to draw only that DP zone. Okay, so in this DP zone, think like we have this DP zone. Okay? Like this. So think is to think like the price is coming down like this. This TP area is zoomed in. Price coming down like this. Then coming down like this, and this will go up. Okay, go up and come down. Go up, make before coming down, make pull back and then come. So what may happen when price goes up again in this zone? It may react with first one. When price goes from here to here, we also have a origin here, like we studied in origin. When price goes from one direction to other direction, it starts from somewhere, so we have one origin here as well, like this. Price goes like, okay, and when price start falling down from here to here, we have another origin here. So when price will go up here, what is possible? We have many zones here. The first one is RS zone, which may be here, right? And sometimes RS and OR zone are same for this area. Okay, and let's denote this with green like this. Okay, another maybe this origin area. right? And another can be think like this one, and to see this clearly we are pulling this like this. So the zone will be here, origin. So and another one is this may also react from here, from this may also react from middle zone like this, and price comes like this. Then using order transfer we may find a zone here, and another one is here LSK. You can take from here, this one also MPL zone like this. We may have many zones, and sometimes zones may overlap with each other, like this origin may be here, but here at LSK this zone may be. So two zones may be one zone at some time, but basically we have different zones inside a zone. So price may go up like this and may react from here like this, okay, or this may go like this, this may go like this from, let's delete this, and or this may go like this and may react from here like this, may react from here, okay, also may react from here. There are many possibilities, but after engulfing, when price goes back to this TP, think like we are trading and price came down till here, okay, and engulf this level like this. There was a low here and engulf this and then start going back to here, to this zone, okay. Start going back to this TP zone. So think if we entered here using PA or something else, we entered here, so what will be our safest target? The safest target will be at here, this one, the first zone. This can also be like this if there is a king here, and this can also be like this, this can also be like this. So our latest target will be at this or this. Please mute yourself, please mute yourself. Okay, so this is how this we call source of engulf for DP, and this is how this works. Source of engulf for DP, and this one was the our level low, some low here it was, and here the engulf happened like this, and then target, then price goes back to this source of engulf, right? And these can also work as entry zone. If the price haven't reached to the MPL, we use PA to enter in this zone. I think this is also possible, price goes up and fall down from here, right? So these zones not only works as a target but also entry for the target of next zone where here was a low, and below this there can also be another low or FL. There can be another low or another zone like this. There can be another zone like this, and price will come here. Price did engulf to this side, so taking out to this side, or from here, but you don't take trust trade for any these first three zones. You should take trust trade only if price is hitting the NPL. For here, here and here, you always take PA trade. You look for some patterns like QM or ignored QM, and then enter here, or uh, any other PA pattern you use in your trading. This may be FL or another level. So this was our source of engulf. Now let's talk about target of engulf. Any question, or should I delete this?
No question.
Okay, fine. So let's start target of engulf. Okay. So when it comes to target of engulf, target of engulf. Okay. Target of engulf are two types. Okay. One is FL and second is LS. So after engulfing, price may go back to LS or may go back to FL, and then will reach to the target. Okay, so let's draw, and so you can understand better. We are so when it comes to FL, we have many types of FL. Let's type it. Types of FL here. Types of FL. So first we have LSFL, right? First we have LSFL, then we have RSFL, then we have ORFL, and then we have PCPFL. PCPFL means compression. PCPFL. Then we have ECPFL, end of CPFL, right? We have different types of FLs here. So let's see one by one. Okay, so when price goes up, makes high, low, higher high, comes back, make LS king, comes back, make RS king, and comes down. I'm not writing any high low or different things, you already have seen that many times. So what is happening, we have here LS level, and here we have RS level. Okay, so now this one is our LSFL. Okay, and this one is our RSFL. Okay, so what happens, and think like we have next FL here or next level here. See, like some FL is here. Okay, or some FL or level, whatever you think. So what will happen when price, let's type LS, LSFL, this one is LSFL, and this one is RSFL. Okay, so what happens once price makes this LSFL and comes down and reaches to the target, then that is good. If this doesn't happen, what price will do? Think like price did not reach to the target. Think like this one is target, this FL is target to this side. If price don't reach to this target, what will happen? Price will fake out to this LSFL and then comes down and go to the target. Right, we have seen this in past. So we have seen both side of target when price engulf to somewhere. Okay, and sometimes this is also possible that price go and hit this RSFL and comes down here. This is also possible. But if this RSFL don't send price back to the target, then what will happen? Price will go back to LSFL and then go to the target. Right? Any question in this?
No.
Any question in this structure? Okay, so let's see ORFL. ORFL. So let's delete this. Okay, let's keep this target FL. Okay, so think like price coming from here. Price makes high, low, higher high, and now coming here and goes back a bit here and comes down here. Okay, so what we will say, where is our OR? The first pullback. Where is our first pullback?
Ye-
First pullback is here. Yes, when prices
Yes.
start falling,
Yes.
the first pullback is here. So what we will say, this OR.
One question.
Yes,
This first pullback can be upper side also, like first high. Above the first high can be created whenever created first pullback. We consider ORFL, correct?
this may also happen here. This
Yes. Yes.
can
Exactly.
also happen here. Okay, this may
Yes. Okay.
also happen here. Okay, this
Okay.
can this can also happen here, anywhere. So the first pullback is the OR, right? So
Okay.
think like if first pullback happening here, or you can take it bit above like this. So what happens? The first pullback has made, or that is what we call this FTR. This is FTR right now. This is not an FL right now. This is just an OR or FTR. OR is only OR is FTR, and OR, then when this hold the price and push back again, then this becomes ORFL, right? As per the definition. So what happens if the OR could not send price to the target after becoming the OR? If this could not send price to the target, what will happen? The price will go back to the LS area, right? This will be our LS area. Price will go back to our LS area like this, and then comes back to the target. Okay, but if it was able to send the price from this zone, this will be our ORFL. Okay, this sent to our this is now our ORFL. Now any question in this?
No.
This type of zone send the price to the target. Any question?
No question.
Okay, fine. So now let's discuss about PCP and ECP. Okay, so think like we have a compression price action line. Goes up, comes back to the MPL, then goes up, comes back to the MPL, then goes up and engulf this MPL. This is what we call this PCP, and this is our ECP, end of CP. Okay, we have one zone here and one zone here, and our target is here. Target FL is here. Think like target FL is here. This is FL or some level, and we can call this target. Okay, so and here we have our LS, right? Here we have LS. So we have zone here and we have a zone here. This we call PCP. PCP and decompression and end of compression. PCP, end of compression. So what happens? Price comes down, pull back, then comes down again, pull back, then comes down. What happens if ECP is able to send price to the target? Then so good, very good. But if it fails, what will happen? The price may go back to PCP and then falls back. In this case, it will become PCPFL. If price goes back and falls from here by hold, PCP held the price, falls from here and reach the target, it will be called PCPFL. And sometimes this is also possible, the price PCP could not hold the price and PCP could not hold the price, and price goes back to LS area here and then fall down to the target. So this is how the LSFL, RSFL, ORFL, PCPFL and ECPFL works. Okay, any question in this or we should delete?
So when we can get entry on PCPFL?
Yes, you can take the entries here. Price goes up and what you will do, if it is hitting the ECP, you use PA. If it is hitting the PCPFL, then you can either use PA or you can use touch trade as well. Right? For this zone, this is also working like a DP for this zone. Okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, when price goes back to this LS area, so there is what will happen here. LSA, not only this is LS area, but also if we look at here, this is also our MPL area from here to here. So we can take the touch trade here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question?
No.
So let's see how the price reached to the LS. We have seen the types of FL and also along with LS in these structures. So now we will see only in compression type price action. So let's delete this. Okay, so think like if we have price going up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. So in this case, what will happen in compression? Our LS will be these levels. Our LS will be these levels, right here, and when price goes up second time, then what happens? Price will come back to this LS area. How we will find this zone here? We will use order swapping. When price goes up, there will be a order swapping like this. Like this. Okay. So this will be our LS entry here. Okay. Or we can take it directly here if we don't have any more details for swapping. We'll take a candle from here. So this will be our LS entry here. For this move up, LS will be where? LS will be here. Here will be our LS. Pull back, goes up like. Okay. So these are LS entries. This is our LS. This is our LS. This is our LS. Okay. And when price comes down like this, up, comes down, goes up, comes down, then goes up again, comes down. Okay, so in this case, where will be our LS? This one will be our LS. In compression, this one will be LS. For this, first, second, third. So what happens? It will go back to the LS of second last every time. First one move, second move. So what will happen before third move? It will go back to the LS of first move. So entry will be here. Our target will be here. Target and entry may be same as that. What is happening here? Price comes down, pull back, comes down. So what is happening here? Also we are entering and going back up. Entering, going back up. So where we will go back? If already price has fallen 2 times in compression mode, it will go back up to the LS area, right? So this is how we decide our targets. Any question?
No.
If there is no question, we will move forward to the examples. Okay, let's go and see examples. So first we will see examples of LSFL and RSFL. Okay, so let's see this. We have a high here, high, low, higher high, and lower low. Okay, so what happened here? Here we have LSK, and here we have our RSK. Okay, let's type here LSFL. Okay, and here we have RSK. So what has happened? Price came down, reached here, but the target was below this. Okay, target was below this level. What price did? Price did not, this RSK was not able to send price to the target like this. Look at this, here was the target. Okay, this is this, which this was hitting, actual target was below this. Okay, so what happened here? RSK could not send price to the target, so what happened? Price goes up back to LSFL, LS, and when price hit this and then come down, then this become our LSFL. So this is example of LSFL. This is not RSFL. So let's go and find some other example to see. Low, high, low, high, and lower low, and higher high, high low, high low, high low. We don't have anything here, so let's go find some good example. Okay, so look at here, low, high, lower low. Okay, this one. Okay, where is our LSK? LSK is up here somewhere. If we go to 1 minute time frame, we will find our LSK here. LS king, or LS king is here. This one is our LS king. And this one is our RS king. Okay, what happened? Price came back, goes up, hit this, and come down again. Here, and reach to the target. Right, again goes up. This has down target, one more target here, but never reach to the LSK here. So here we have only LSK. And here we have RSFL. This held the price and sent to the target. Here we have RSFL. Price has reached to the target. So what happened when price comes back to this LSK? This could not hold the price. Why? The price has already reached to the target at downside. This is our LSK, and LSK could not hold the price here. and price crossed this. Right? So this was our example of RSFL, and let's go and find some ORFL. This is also our, if we look at this time frame, this is also our ORFL example, isn't? This is our ORFL example. Also, if we look at here, from this move to this move, this one is our OR. This is our OR, right? Price came down. What happened? Goes back up again to the OR and came down to the target. So this become our ORFL. This is our ORFL as well. So let's go and find PCPFL. Okay. PCP and ECP. So first we have to find compression. For that we have to find the compression. This looks like compression or not? Look here, TP was here. This is an example, but this is not clear example, so we are not taking this, otherwise you will get confused. So I'm searching for clearer example. Let's find a compression. Compression. If we look at this compression from here to here, here to here, what is this? This one, and another one, this one. So this will be our PCP. Okay, and what happened? PCP sent price to the target. PCP sent price to the ECP, and ECP also was successful here. If you look at here, ECP was also successful. ECP was also sent was able to send the price to the target. The main thing is here PCP FL. Why PCP FL? Price crossed this PCP level, pulls back, goes up, comes down. This hold the price, and price goes back to target. So this is PCP FL. And let's see if we can find any other example. Here, look at this. Do we have any zone here? This one is hitting this, comes back. No, we do not have clear example here. I'm searching for clear example so you don't get confused. Not clear example again. This is also not clear example. Let's say much. Oh, we don't have data. Wow. Here we are also forming a compression, so maybe later I will show you some more examples. And so now let's see our compression ls target in compressions. So here we have a price here falling back. Like this, we have compression here. Look at this. 1 2, we do not have third one here. 1 down, 2 down, goes back to this ls. Here we can see an example of falling down like this. Price comes down, goes up, then comes down, then goes up. Take it from here. Comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, then goes up. What is happening on this third one? The price reached to this area, and this become the target of this engulf. This is somewhat the example, but let's find other examples. Compression longer. Let's find some longer compressions. Goes up, comes Here we have example, bullish example like this. Goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. Then where is came to this one? At first once. Look at this, right? At first one. This one. Price goes up and then comes back to the LSK of first one and then goes up again. Okay, so this was the clear example, and let's find some more example if we can find some more. Comes down, goes up, comes down, goes back up. No, it's not an example. And this is also somewhat example, but bullish one. We have already seen that. Goes up like this, goes up, come down, goes up, come down, then goes up, and then where this came to this, yeah, like this. Come down and what happens? The third one comes down to the LS of first one. Third one's low comes down to the zone of top of the first one's king. Okay, and let's go find some more examples. Can't find any on bearish side. We have seen bullish side, and this one can be somewhat example like this. Price comes down, goes back up, comes down, goes back up, comes down, then goes back up and comes down. So what happened here? The first one's that first one here, and we have a zone right here, and price comes down to right here. Third one. Okay, let's delete this, and now we will see an example of source of engulf in DP. So let's go and find a DP which has been hit by the price. Okay. One was engulf. So let's find a DP. No DP here. No DP here. Okay, here. Price comes like this. Price comes down, makes low, goes up, makes higher, high, makes lower low. Price comes down, makes high, makes low, makes LSK goes up, comes down, then goes up. Okay, so this will be our source of engulf, like this. So we will do some investigation inside this from where the price is reacting. Okay, in this zone, if we look at here, okay, how we will find the MPL? Okay. Let's zoom in, go on 5 minutes. Okay, what this structure is like: goes up, pulls back, goes up, pulls down. Okay, so where is our zones? Where are our zones here? And where is our origin? Our origin is here, the first pullback, right? The first pullback is here, and this one green. When the price goes up, this pulls back. This is our mouth or RS, this one. So our origin and RS is different here. Sometimes this thing not take this. Draw this much clearly, like this, much more accurate. Okay, so price did not engulf it here. Okay, first time this engulf here and then comes down, then comes down. So when price goes up and engulf this area, engulf this high, engulf this high, price comes down. If someone wants to trade from here to here, its minimum target will be the this one, this orange line. Price comes back to this mouth, and inside this mouth it has come to the this orange thing. So this was the safest target for here. Okay, so think if this RS and this origin would be the same, then price target will be from here to here. And we will use, if you are using it as an entry, we will use here PA or enter for this same direction, and we will find the MPL here. Price goes up, comes down, the MPL was here. This is our minor one, right? So this will be our MPL, will be from this to this. This will be our MPL, but price did not reach to the MPL. For middle, how we will find the middle? We will use the swap here. If we look at this zone, what we will find here, like this. Okay, like this. Price, or not like this, or like this. This is our MPL zone, but by swapping this we will find this zone. By doing swapping, price comes down, price goes up, goes back, goes up, then comes down and engulfs this one. This came down, pulls back till here, and came down again and break this low. So by swapping this, what this zone we will find? We will find this. So this is our middle zone. Okay, but what happened here? Price pulls back, reach to the OR after engulfing this, reach to this OR and goes up. Okay, so this was one example, and we will take one more example. You see, inside a zone there are many zones, but we take touch
Yeah.
trade only if price is hitting MPL. If price is not hitting MPL, what we will do? We will do PA trades.
PA.
So let's go and find some other example. Okay, let's take this example. High, low, higher, lower. Okay, so this will be our like this, and this will be our DP, right? This will be our DP or source of engulf.
Yes.
Price is
Yes.
engulfing this. The source of engulf will be here. Okay, price goes back up, then come down. So let's see from where the price falling. Okay, so we will do this. Focus on this area. Let's color this via pink. Okay, let's delete this and focus only on this zone. So now what we will do, we will go on lower time frame like 3 minutes and find zone in the inside this. So first let's see what structure this is making. The price came down, goes up, it come down again, goes up again, has come down, then goes up. So what type of structure is here?
This QA.
Came down. Let's go on 1 minute so you can see clearly what happened here. Price comes down, goes back up to this zone. So we will not consider this pullback. We will look at only this pullback. Okay, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. Okay, so what zones we can find out from here? When price goes up, price pulls back here like a bit. This is our ORFL or OR, this one. Okay, like this. Then we have another one like this here. What happened here? If we take this, let's delete this, otherwise we'll confuse. So let's start from here. Came down, goes up. Let's make came down, goes up. This goes up above this zone, so we will not consider this pullback. We will take only this pullback as this did not goes back to above the zone. So this will be our structure: low, high, lower low, goes up, came down, goes up, then came down, then goes up and came down. So what happened here? We have one liquidity structure like this, and our MPL will be here. So this will be our MPL. Okay, and this will be our RS. This one will be our RS. And this will be our mouth. Okay. And this one was our low. Okay. So when price goes back here, where this is hitting, this is hitting to, let's extend this mouth, and price is hitting this completely like this. You see, price did not engulf it, right? This was hitting this.
Yes.
And if you look at here, our RS and mouth both are almost same, right? What we will do, we will take PA trade here. PA trade means we will look for first price came to here, and what happened, makes high, low, higher high, tried to make lower low but could not make here. Why? Our price is here, came down to here, goes back up again, then came down, but what happened here, this time price could not. If we look at here, this sent price to the upside. This high is 0.445, this high is, this is less, but what happened here, if we look at to this side, we have FL, our FL is here, and the price came down, could not break this low, so we will not take this trade. What we will do, price comes down again, then goes back up, and this wasn't hitting our, this was hitting our MPL or not. Look at here. So what happened here, goes back up, and if we take trade here, what will happen, our stop loss will trigger if we put our stop loss here. The stop loss will trigger if we put our stop loss here. So, and even if we take the trade here, by taking it as a our DP or our LSK, price came down, goes back to this DP or LSK and came down, we don't get too much RR here, right? So first our stop should be above like this, and if we look, when price goes back to second time, price goes back to second time, goes up, came down, goes up, came down, right, goes up, came down, and here what we have, which zone we have here, can you tell? Price goes like
Here.
this. We have QM, or what, which zone we have here? Price did not,
Where up?
price, if you look at here, price has reached to the last of the zone, so hitting the MPL. So we have two types of entries here. Let's go back to here like this. First one, price goes up, low goes up. So this low sent price to the MPL. So what we have RSFL here.
Yes.
We have one entry here for RSFL. Okay, right? And just one entry here. Another one is uh, if you look at this structure, low, high, lower low, higher high, and price comes back to this LSK. Yes, so this QM has worked here, is it?
Yes.
QM has
Yes.
worked here like this. QM has worked here. Okay, so what we will do here, if QM has worked here, what we will do, what price
FOF.
get, what, yes, FOF. Here we will have FOF, right? So what happened, price will go back up, but we will not take the touch trade here, as we don't take touch trade in FOF. What we will do, we will wait for the PA. What do we have? PA here goes up, down, goes, makes high, low, higher high. Let's zoom it to understand. We have seen RSFL, so we are focusing only on FOF. Okay,
Yes.
think like here we have a SSR or RS level, price goes up, came down, goes up, right? So we have a zone here. Okay, what is our LSK? Like this is our LSK. Price comes down, but could not reach to the DP, right? Price came here at LSK, this is our DP, comes down but could not reach to the DP. So what will happen, price may comes down and goes back up again. So this what happened, here is our RSK, here is our RSK. What we have seen in past, price goes back to the RSK, came down but could not break to the this low, and then goes back again to the DP and then fall down. Okay,
Yes.
yes, then fall down. What will be our target? Price is coming from here. Okay, so where is our OR? Maybe you can think like this is our OR on higher time frame. So this will be our target. This will be our target, and also target risk here. You look at this, right?
Yes.
This one. And what happened? The price goes back again to this DP. And there was a pending order above this. Why? If you look at the price did not reach to the MPL of this DP. This is our DP. Like this one. The price went back till here, but some orders were still left above. So what happened? When price goes back again, What happened here? It just goes just a bit above. Look at this. Just a bit. You see? Just a bit.
Yes.
Up and then fall
It's
down
first
again.
trend.
Yes, so fall down again
Yeah.
from here. But before this has reached to our target, and by this we got somewhere. How much? Top is here. We got 1:8 here. Okay. This is how
Yes.
we analyze the market. Let's stop here. Any question? Do you guys have any
No.
question?
I think no
So no
question.
question. Let's close for
Yes, we'll
today.
practice. Maybe next week we'll ask question.
Okay. Yes, practice is most important. You should do practice,
Yes.
practice, and practice. That's so you can understand different scenarios in market.
Yes. Yes.
That's good.
Okay. Thank you.